Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, we will discuss the data types in Python. So, compared to other programming languages like C, Java, Python is a kind of dynamic typing. It uses dynamic typing, meaning by when we create a variable, we don't need to assign it a data type. Actually, when we assign it a value, it actually automatically detects the data type of the value, and then it assign it to that particular variable. So let's see, here we have an example of integer data type. So where we have given it a value 1 2 3, and when we run it, it will automatically assign it integer data type. So we can see it here, that we can see it has assigned it to integer data type. Also, if we simply say it none data type, and then we can reassign it to integer, like where int is equal to none, and none is the kind of mm, system variable that is particularly for nothing. So we can again say print the variable, and then and its data type. We can comment using control and backslash, and let's run it. So you can say it says none, and the data type is also none type. And when we again reassign it to a value, it will assign it to integer data type. Yeah, that's integer. Now let us see the float data type, where we have a float variable, which actually we assign it to the value, and then we printed and its data type. So when we run it, we can see it has float data type, and we got the print. And similarly, we have another data type is string. It's also like when we assign it as a string value, then it actually detects it. So we can run it and see it. So you can see it here. And then we have another data type called bytes. It is not that we generally use in coding, but it is useful when we write the data to the file or disk. It is converted into bytes, then it is written to the disk. So we can create bytes like using bytes constructor. So we will see like a bit more detailed separate video on this, like how it is used in general. But for the sake of completeness, we will add it here like it has as a data type. So also we can say like how we initialize it here, we can see. So the initialization part is like it starts with b, and you can see it will print it like that. So b hello world class bytes. Also we can see the difference in between, how it is different than string, the bytes data type. So if we print the same, so here we have declared byte variable and string variable, it's same, but one is starting with b prefix and other is starting with nothing. So this is a string and this is byte. So when we print it, we have added a list. So we'll see in our next video like what are the different data structure we have. So we converted this into a list so that we will see the uh, exact content that is there in the variable. So when we run it, we will see this prints here numbers, which is actually encoding value, are Unicode correspondence for H, Unicode correspondence for E, and so on. So these are the various data types we have in Python, and we will see a little more like the typecasting. So we can typecast like integer to float, and string to float, string to integer, and so on. But there is a restriction, like the value should be castable, meaning by, let us see with example. So let us see we have a variable where cast is equal to string like 1 2 3 4. So it is kind of a string, a number 1 2 3 4 written as a string. So let us print it. Print where castable and type. So if you run, it is like a string type. But if you want to have it is an integer, we need to typecast it, and we can do it like where castable is equal to int. So now it is converted into int. So if you will print again, so it is converted into, as I was saying, like there is a constraint, like you cannot convert anything into anything. For example, if you write hello, it is not a proper integer, and it will throw an error like it is not convertible simply. So you can see in hello is not with base 10, that's why it is not able to convert it. So that's casting. I will add some links in the video description so that you can go through and check it out. So I think that's enough introduction for these types, and we will learn more about it when we do more coding. So in the next video, we will discuss various inbuilt data structures in Python. So that's all for now. See you in the next video. Bye and take care.